challenge.
8 parks in one day.
The most popular ride in each.
Without skipping the line.
Can it be done?
We're gonna find out.
We just found out.
All right. Good morning.
It's so cold.
It is a little brisk.
52 when we got out of the car.
I'm actually pretty comfortable right now, but I'm really scared of what's going to occur. So we are at Universal. We have parked. This is a really big challenge because Universal's parking is very far from the park. We are rope dropping today early entry because at Universal your annual pass does get you early entry. So we are rope dropping 8 a.m., which means we parked at 7:30. It's totally empty. It's a Monday at Universal. Weekends at Disney aren't that much more crowded than weekdays because Disney is really a vacation destination. But if you're planning a trip to Universal, come on a weekday, man. Come on multiple weekdays. It's always way slower, way easier to ride everything. So we are headed to the left this morning. When you get out of security, you will head through City Walk, which is Universal's shopping and dining district. And then you'll head towards the theme parks. You've got Universal Islands of Adventure on the left and Universal Studios on the right. Typically, Islands of Adventure opens a little earlier, but sometimes it can vary, so just make sure you're checking out park hours. It is not super busy this morning. There are a few people headed that direction, but hopefully we'll be in and out very quickly to be able to do 8 parks in one day. One of our tasks in each park today is to take a picture with the park icon, and Islands of Adventure's park icon is this lighthouse, and it is actually outside of the park. We're gonna snag it real quick before we go hop in that line to get into the theme park. Do you think all these people are going to Poseidon's Fury?
There's actually a formal vigil today.
Yeah, to mourn.
I'm here rope dropping the Poseidon Fury vigil.
Well, did you? I see you wore all black.
I told you.
So did I.
My candles are in my
So did I. So.
my pockets.
They let you bring those in? All right, we have made it to the Lost Continent. This is a bit of a dying land here at Universal Studios. It is sort of emptying out. Poseidon's Fury has died, and joke's on you, we are not going to the vigil.
What?
Gotcha. Instead, one of our tasks today is to ride the most popular ride in every single park that we go to, so in all 8. The catch is we cannot pay to skip the line. So here at Universal, we're starting with Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, probably the most popular ride in both Universal parks. And as you can see, the line is pretty wild. This is, of course, a Wizarding World of Harry Potter attraction. 75 minutes. Woo! This is, of course, a Wizarding World of Harry Potter attraction. We were inside the park at 8 a.m. when the park opened, and we are still in a 75-minute line. They do tend to open the gates a little early. Universal does get long lines at rope drop, but we'll see if it's actually that long. My guess is slightly shorter, as long as it opens on time.
I'd say slightly shorter.
Yeah, so you can quote us on that.
8:08.
And if we're wrong, we'll come back to this later and we'll make the editor take it out. It's been 42 minutes and we're in the second to last room, right? Yep. So not 75 probably.
Fingers crossed.
It'll be really wild. That's true. Last time we did this, it did not go well.
I've had it break down as I'm getting on the ride.
Hey, Emma, I think there's some spiders on the ceiling.
I just hear motorcycles.
I swear they were just there.
I just hear motorcycles. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure it's fine.
No spiders here.
We did it.
That was great.
It took less than an hour.
We should rank the ride today.
I love that.
Rank the best ride in every park.
Well, this is number 1 so
This
far.
is so far out of the
one.
one that we've done. This is gonna be number 1.
Yeah.
Also, it is in last.
Yeah.
So,
Things are looking dicey so far.
all right, now we are headed to our second park of the day. We've got our park icon here. We've gotten our ride, so we are headed onward, which means we're headed to a bonus ride, which is the Hogwarts Express. Now, this is actually a mode of transportation that takes you between Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. This attraction does typically get longer lines midday when people are more likely to be park hopping, but early in the morning, you'll often see it be pretty much a walk-on. You'll just get on the next train. It's a posted 10-minute wait right now. You just do need to have admission to both parks to be able to use this train to ride this attraction at all. That's how they get you.
Get your pass out, by the way.
I will get my pass out.
She never gets her pass out until when they ever, and then it's awkward.
That's true. Not a ton of people in line. We are on the stairs, which means we'll probably be on this train or the next train. Posted 10-minute wait. Part 2, here we come. just like that, a short 10-minute train ride later, we are in Universal Studios, our second park of the day. That's right.
Yeah, we're pretty much killing it.
Yeah, it's barely 9 a.m. Okay, it's a little past 9 a.m., but that's fine.
We've done worse.
We have done worse. We've done much worse. Flashbacks. The really cool thing about Universal, if you have early entry, which you do with the hotels as well as with annual passes, is that you can rope drop both parks pretty easily and get on an attraction. So we were at Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure right at 8 a.m. this morning, which is when that early entry was for that park. And now it's just past 9 a.m. Universal Studios open at 9 a.m. So we're able to also rope drop Harry Potter Escape from Gringotts, which is the most popular attraction in this park. And we're in a beautiful Diagon Alley before it really gets crowded for the day. And it kind of feels like actual England in here. We've got a 25-minute posted wait. That is pretty darn good. You might know that Gringotts can often get up above a 2-hour wait. It often sits above a 1-hour wait, so this is awesome. We are not stopping by the lockers because Emma left her bag in the car. I have a hip pack, which is the way to go at Universal. If you have a bag that cannot go around your waist, they will ask you to put it in a locker.
Also closed.
The single rider line.
We're wondering why we're not doing single rider.
That's fair. If you do have a bag that cannot go around your waist, you will have to leave it in a locker. The lockers are free for the duration of your ride, and they just use your park ticket to open. So it's pretty easy, but if you're in a rush like we are, or you just don't want to deal with the hassle of using lockers at Universal, go ahead and keep that bag around your waist, or don't carry a bag if you can. We waited about 20-25 minutes, so it was pretty accurate. It's now up to 35, so it's climbing, but slowly. We are here on a Monday. Again, Universal on a weekday. I'm not sure we said earlier, we only waited 50 minutes for Hagrid.
Not bad at all.
Instead of the 75 that was posted when we got in line, the 130 that was posted by the time we got into the physical line. So in the morning, those wait times might look scary. They are kind of doing guesswork until more people like flow in. So they're trying to be accurate. They are not always going to be accurate. So usually you can kind of get a little shorter than the posted wait time.
But you still will wait for Hagrid.
You will wait.
Okay.
Yeah, a 15-minute wait for Hagrid's, so worth it. We've now done Hagrid's and Gringotts, so we need to put them in order. And I think Hagrid's above Gringotts, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right. So on our way out of this park, we are gonna grab a Starbucks because we're gonna walk right by it. Usually the line moves pretty quick. And we're feeling okay about our time that we get to have a little coffee, hopefully. We did pack our lunch today.
We did.
So that we can have it on the go.
And ate breakfast in the car.
Yep, so we're doing food a little different today, but we are not doing coffee a little different. Oh my God, look at that photo op.
We're busy. I can't right now. I also really need to get the Joffrey's Valentine's coffee.
We can do that too.
I don't think you understand. I really need us to do that, please.
I mean, we can, yeah, we
can. Out for about a month and a half every year, and it's my favorite. And I know it should be out right now, and I've gone to 2 spots so far, and they've not had it.
Oh boy.
So,
okay, well, lucky for you, we're going to every park today, so hopefully we find it. Maybe they'll have it at our favorite Joffrey's, the one at Blizzard Beach.
True.
Yeah. A 5-minute delay.
Yeah, it
on our
actually
day.
was about 5 minutes.
It was very fast.
Yeah, I don't think that'll make or break us.
I hope not. And if we're fine, listen.
Don't even say it. Don't put it out there.
If what could happen happens by 5 minutes, then we aren't drinking coffee for the rest of the year.
Take that back. It's January 7th.
That's why we have to succeed. It is 10:24 and we have left the Universal theme park. So we have one more Universal park, the water park, to head to, and then we're moving on.
I'm cold.
It's gonna get much worse. Just an update, we are wandering around the parking lot because we need to get our towels for the water park and we can't find Emma's car. So, oh, we found it. Bus transportation to Volcano Bay. You can get it straight from your hotel, which is super easy. You can also walk to it from some hotels like Cabana Bay, but we have to take the bus from parking, which is also you'll do if you're staying elsewhere, like at a Disney hotel. You will park. Now you can tell the parking attendants that you are going to Volcano Bay and they will park you near Volcano Bay. We just arrived a little too early for them to be parking for Volcano Bay. So we did have to run back to the car in the other parking lot, but it's fine. So now we're headed downstairs to take a shuttle over to Volcano Bay. No, Emma, I think Volcano Bay is gonna be really busy.
Are we even sure we can get in?
There's so many cars parked here in the Volcano Bay parking. What are we gonna do?
I can't even believe we can see to the parking lot.
And the throngs of people. You see the throngs of people? Oh, there, you're getting pushed around. All right, we have made it to the bus station for Volcano Bay. Now, Volcano Bay, no parking right by it. The parking is all located over at the main theme park parking, so you do have to take that shuttle we just took. It is a very brief shuttle ride. It was about 7 minutes in total, and now we're headed to Volcano Bay. So that's Cabana Bay, which is a really amazing place to stay, especially when it has views of the volcano, which you can see in my full tour of Cabana Bay Beach Resort that's on the channel now. On this beautiful, hot water park day, really warm and perfect day to take a dip in the pool, we are headed into Volcano Bay. There's this really exciting cave when you're on your way into Volcano Bay. And honestly, the theming at Volcano Bay is spectacular. The whole water park feels like you're in like a tropical oasis. It feels exciting and adventurous, and it's just the best water park.
Can I make a hater comment?
Yes.
I think it already smells like a gym.
It does smell a little like a gym or like a YMCA,
Yeah.
but it's a water park. You win some and you lose some.
We were at theme parks in general.
Yeah, which also smell like YMCA's. Every time I go to Volcano Bay, I think of Jared Bradshaw saying, Volcano Bay, oh, oh, oh. You know that guy? Yeah. Who, what's his name?
Timothy.
Oh. We're headed into Volcano Bay. It is empty, which is so crazy because it's a perfect day. So we have our Tapu Tapu bands. These are something that you'll get when you come to Volcano Bay.
And you
that
can tapu with them.
let you tapu tapu. It's probably the best thing about Volcano Bay is that you wait in fewer physical lines here, because when you get in line for something, what that means is you go and you tap your tapu tapu on the line, and your wrist will tell you how long your wait is. What are you laughing at?
Need them today? The lines will be so long.
The lines will be so long. At Volcano Bay, you cannot check your wait times in the app, so you're going to be stopping by those wait time boards to make sure that you know how long waits are. But once you have tapped your band, it will tell you on your wrist how long the wait is to get into the ride that you're waiting on. Then you'll typically have a shorter physical line. Now, we are headed to the most popular attraction in this park, which typically has a very, very long line, and I'm really curious. All right, we are checking out the wait times board. Now, a lot of stuff is closed because it is the off season, which is weird with this really warm, beautiful weather. But Krakatau's ride now.
What?
I've literally never seen that. Have you ever seen that?
When we were here last winter.
Was it really like that last winter? I don't remember that. So we're gonna swing by Lockers, get suited up, and go ride Krakatau Aqua Coaster. We walked to our usual lockers and they're closed, which is really weird with how busy it is.
I know.
Sigh. So we're gonna head back to the lockers before those. Use those lockers. Lockers do cost money at Volcano Bay, but very helpful amenity, especially if you don't just want to leave your stuff on a random beach chair. There is a fee to use lockers. That is something to keep in mind and budget for. We got a small locker for $14. I'm using Tap to Pay, which is where you can link a card in the Universal app to your Tapu Tapu. We're in. I have to take off my tennis shoes. A reasonable thing to wear to a water park. We've changed into our swimwear.
So warm.
Yeah, I'm super warm as well. I'm actually sweating in this. So we're now gonna go ride Krakatau Aqua Coaster. Just like at Universal, there's no filming on the rides, there's no filming on the water rides, and we can't take our devices.
So we'll
see you later. Have fun in there with all our stuff. Keep an eye on it.
Okay.
We rode Krakatau Aqua Coaster.
And I'm so warm, and you can probably tell by the glow of our skin
How
tan,
refreshing and fresh that was.
Our natural sun.
So
that we're so warm, and it was so good.
I really wish you guys could have seen how much
But
fun we were having
like
on Krakatau. We'll actually do a little reenactment for you.
Oh yeah.
Where are you guys? We bought our picture. We are headed to get back on the bus to go back to parking to get in our cars and finish our Universal portion of the day. Head to Disney World. That's 3 parks down. It is noon. So we're making good time. The only problem is we are not going to make this good time for the other parks. So we are moving and grooving. We cannot skip any lines. We're riding the most popular rides in the park. So that means some pretty long waits are in our future. All right, it is 12:08. We're walking to the parking lot. Emma, how you feeling over there, bud? Me too. Super warm and comfortable and good. And I should ride Krakatoa aqua coaster every day. That actually is a really fun ride. We didn't wait at all. We walked right up and got right on it. It is a water roller coaster. So you do actually go up using magnets. It's very fast. It's very long. And on days when it's warm, that's really fun. Do you think the security guards are gonna be like, what are those girls doing? Because we've walked past security like 8 times.
I mean, this is what people wear to theme parks.
And also it's really normal to walk past security 8 times and then come back in bathing suits soaking wet.
Yeah,
after like
else is in winter gear.
an hour. So it's reasonable. We're back in Emma's car. We are officially at our first stress point of the day. It is 12:19. It took us that long to get to the car.
Yeah.
We have to go straight to Epcot because the most popular attraction in Epcot is Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Now, we could have gotten a virtual queue pass for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at 7 a.m. this morning, but we did not do that because last time we did this challenge, Tron was on our list. Today it's Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, but Tron was on our list, and it was horrible. Had to leave Universal before Volcano Bay to make sure we made it to our virtual queue time because that time is so specific. We did not want to chance that today with Guardians at all. Even though Guardians, they do tend to be more lenient with you being late, we just did not want to chance it. So we were like, it's fine. We'll get the 1 p.m. drop. Virtual queues drop at 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. But that means we have to stop by Epcot to get into the virtual queue and then continue our challenge and be back at Epcot for our virtual queue window. Should work out. It should work out.
Should.
But it's 12:20. We have 40 minutes to get to Epcot and inside Epcot. Our arrival time is 12:36. So
What?
we'll see.
Oh.
Not
Yeah,
West
right, not West Ham,
Not the
but-
Mickey ears in your windshield. Time check, it's 12:30, and those are the pearly Disney World gates. Pearly gates? No. Epcot. You know, that sign still has it in lowercase. Epcot. We are in the Epcot parking lot. Epcot. There's a little short line here, and we're parked pretty far back, but we've got legs.
We got long legs.
We can.
Between the two of us, they're fairly long.
If I get on your shoulders, then we have legs twice as long.
I have really weak legs.
Do you remember the time you tried to jump on my back? Parking does cost a good amount per day, but it is unlimited. So you can pay to park first thing in the morning, and then you can park at every other park as many times as you want. Just keep that receipt with you. So we're gonna head in at lightning speed because we've got 25 minutes to get into the park. All right, we have made it to the gates. It's 12:42, so we made it with time to spare. Look at Figment on the map. He looks so crazy. And yeah, we've got 20 minutes to kill, so yeah, bathroom Joffrey's break. While we're here, we're gonna grab one of our requirements, which is a selfie with the park icon. Hey, look over there. Liquid layer, liquid layer. All right, we are heading. We popped in, we took a bathroom break. We checked Joffrey's for the Valentine's drink. We can also check the one outside the park. And then the ones in the other 3 theme parks that we are four including Blizzard Beach theme parks that we need to go to today. And then we're coming back here so we could check a different Joffrey's.
Yeah.
So
All true.
but it is about 4 minutes to 1 p.m., which is when that virtual queue drops. For a virtual queue drop, what we do is we literally pull up a world clock on our phone and wait until there's about 10 seconds left, go stare at the virtual queue, and then she refreshes constantly. I wait until I see the number change and then just pull one refresh and tap it as fast as we can. So we're gonna race and see who gets it. Emma won, but you can see that my refresh didn't go through. So
I don't know.
she actually usually does. She usually does beat me. She's beat me multiple times when we've both been doing it at the same time.
Well, I will say I used to go by the world clock and now I go by my Apple Watch.
Hi.
Thank you. I now go by my Apple Watch. Not that that would make a difference.
I think
But
you can
I
look at it
know-
like, because
well,
I'm counting in my head when I do that last 10 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not
I don't
counting
know.
in my head.
I'm counting in
so,
my head.
I think maybe
So anyway, you can race your friends. It's fun. What boarding group did we get?
103.
Oh, that's not horrible. They're boarding
No.
50 right now, so we'll just
Say
keep an eye
about
on it and come back in time. You know I'm walking close to this to see if they have the Valentine's
Yeah,
drink.
you know what I don't see?
The
I see
Valentine's
a
drink.
caramel cold brew that actually sounds good.
I do see a Figment of caramel cold brew.
I might try it.
We're now headed to Blizzard Beach.
Third time's the charm for my Joffreys.
Yeah, third time's a charm. That's 2 Joffreys down, no sign of the Valentine's
I
drink.
saw it with my own eyes at Epcot this week, and I didn't get it because I was doing a different challenge that required a different coffee.
1:07 and we're back in the car, headed to Blizzard Beach.
Shut my towel in the door. I'm not gonna get it.
Is it outside the car at all?
Probably
So
not.
we're headed to Blizzard Beach to knock out the water parks, and then we will get back to the theme parks with our virtual queue now grabbed, and we'll just have to keep an eye on for when it gets called so that we can make it here at the right time. We definitely are going to be in a long line for Rise of the Resistance. It's unavoidable, but it's only 95 minutes right now. And we could get a coffee for the line. And then we're also going to be in a line for Flight of Passage, but we're going to try to get to Flight of Passage at the very end of Animal Kingdom's Park Day, which is at 6 p.m. tonight. And if we can make it to Flight of Passage by 5:59, we could wait in a very short wait for it by getting in line the last thing of the day. So that's what we're aiming for.
Fingers crossed.
And we might do Rise before, we might do Rise after. I don't know when Guardians is gonna get called. Lots of variables that we're working with today. We got it.
Yep.
She does not look confident. Guess where we are? Blizzard Beach Water Park. There she is. We've made it. Time check. It is 1:14 p.m. as we pull into Blizzard Beach. The parking lot is so full, Emma.
It's packed.
We're gonna be in the longest lines ever. Oh no.
It's because it's so hot.
It is because it's so hot and beautiful and sunny outside.
Thank goodness I'm gonna get an iced coffee later.
Yeah, especially in the sunny rays that are beaming down from this pure blue sky. What's going on over there, Bev?
I said, let's go get it.
Okay. Blizzard Beach is one of Disney's 2 water parks. Now, you might be thinking, if you know how to count, that we are only going to 1 water park today at Disney, and that is because Disney, for a while, the last several years, have only had one, post-pandemic, have only had 1 water park open at a time. So there's this, and there's Typhoon Lagoon, and they kind of alternate which is open throughout the year. They each take half a year.
Yeah.
So Blizzard Beach is open during the winter, which is fitting. And we're gonna go ahead and do the most popular attractions at this park. All right, we're strolling into Blizzard Beach. It's really crowded.
It's like packed.
I
have never seen it this busy.
Have never seen it this busy. So we do something a little different at this park. There are 2 very popular attractions at Blizzard Beach. One of them is Summit Plummet, which you can see peeking through the trees over there. It is a massively tall, very scary water slide. Very, very fun, but definitely very scary. It is one of my favorites and a lot of people's favorites. Very thrilling and definitely one of the most popular. I will be taking the plunge today. Emma will be handling a different very popular attraction here, the Lazy River. They are about tied, because even though a Lazy River isn't as exciting, it's probably arguably more popular than something like Summit Plummet, which doesn't appeal to everybody. Because families and people who are scared of heights. So I'm gonna do Summit Plummet, and then Emma will do the Lazy River, and then we're out of here.
I'll remember you when you're gone.
I'm coming back.
Not from that.
You did it! It was so windy up there.
Yeah.
That one, it was freezing. The girl at the top couldn't hear that I walked up, and I said, hey! Didn't hear me. And it was so cold up there that the water was warmer.
That's insane, actually. Well, I'm glad it worked out, though.
And also, at the top of the hill, you can see the whole park. In fact, you can see all of Disney World, Tower of Terror, everything, all the way to iDrive.
I show it to them in my tour.
Oh, good. Go see her tour, Blizzard Beach tour. I counted how many physical guests I could see from up there. It was 10.
You're kidding.
It was 10. I mean, I did it fast, but look around right now.
I mean, I see 6 right now.
And then I saw 2 girls walking somewhere else. I didn't see anywhere else on any of the property another soul.
Insane.
We've been here when it's chillier.
Yeah.
I've never seen it this empty.
Can we look at Joffrey's and also maybe get mini donuts?
I can be okay with mini donuts. We gotta eat our lunch we packed though.
Yeah, but just like a little reward.
I think we deserve it.
Okay, attempt number 3.
I'm seeing something.
I'm seeing seasonal, but it looks like Christmas.
Is it Christmas?
It's Christmas.
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 Christmas. So no dice. Yeah, what is this? Joffrey's 3? Well, we've got Joffrey's 4 next, okay?
Okay.
We have made a stop at the other Joffrey's spot, which is a partial Joffrey's because it's mostly mini donuts. So we're getting mini donuts. These are a water park exclusive here in Disney World. They are so delicious. You can get a half dozen or a dozen, and you can get dipping sauces if you want. And look, how delicious do they look? They sprinkle sugar on them. Another must do when you come to Blizzard Beach is to say hi to Quincy, Emma, and Fry.
True.
Hi guys.
Hey, you guys. You're such a good dad.
You're such a good mom.
Thanks. And
Look at
she's
her
a
little
cute
tyke.
little girl. Well,
we're now in clothes and not bathing suits anymore.
huge win for us.
We're also in the car, and those things have nothing to do with each other. There are changing rooms in Blizzard Beach and showers that you can use.
And like real normal people use them.
Normal people use those. We're, however, in the car, and we have changed.
So Hollywood Studios.
Saving a little time. Let's go Hollywood Studios. We've made it to Disney's Hollywood Studios. This is our 5th park of the day. Technically 5.5 since we halved it Epcot. But we're here to do Rise of the Resistance. So that will be one of our longer lines of the day. When I looked earlier, it was a 95-minute wait. So hopefully it's that and not much longer. Now, Emma, as we make our way to Rise of the Resistance, I realized we have forgotten to rank our last few, but I would venture to say I think we're doing them in order so far.
What? What are you talking about?
We forgot to rank the rides.
Oh, man.
And I think,
Yeah,
but I think we've done them in order.
I would agree.
Hagrid's, then Gringotts, then Krakatoa, then Summit Plummet / Lazy River.
Yeah.
And then probably Rise will be below Summit Plummet for sure.
I mean, I'd say so.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll see though. We have to ride it and find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In what might be our most interesting decision of the day,
We're doing a middle of the day ride.
we're doing a middle of the day Rise of the Resistance. And the queue is completely full, but at least it's not leaving the queue. 115 minutes. Okay. It is 2:38. I'm gonna start a timer, and we're getting in a huge group. Here we go. Guys, don't do this. If you're coming to Disney World, I implore you, don't do what we're doing right now. It's just a real bad idea.
All right, we are about to go inside. We're right by the door. An hour down.
Well, 48 minutes.
48 minutes down. So almost an hour down. Inside. We have made it after how long? How long? How long? How long? An hour and 18 minutes. So 78 minutes instead of 115, which is way better.
We're not upset with that.
We are not upset with that. To Animal Kingdom. You might notice we're walking away from the entrance.
What if something happens? I think Animal Kingdom would have it.
Don't you think Animal Kingdom has it?
I don't know. Maybe.
She's very anxious.
Let's go to Animal Kingdom.
You just want to go to
wasting
Animal Kingdom?
time.
Okay.
If I
She
don't-
wants the Valentine's drinks.
I do, but it's like on today of all days, is this my priority? Maybe.
Maybe it is. We'll find them. We're gonna find them.
Okay.
We're gonna go to 8 parks in one day, ride the most popular ride in each without skipping the line, and we're gonna get you Joffrey's. But yeah, lower wait than posted, which is awesome. It was only a 78-minute wait, which is bad.
It's not great.
But it's not horrible for Rise of the
It says
Resistance.
85 now?
Here's where things get spicy for our rating. Where does Rise of the Resistance go?
Above Gringotts, but
Below Hagrid's. I actually agree. And the main reason I agree is consistency.
Yeah, totally.
Because though I think they're actually equally spectacular rides for very different reasons, Rise of the Resistance often has broken elements, which is because it's more complicated.
It breaks down
And it breaks down a lot. So does Hagrid's, but not nearly as much as Rise. So because Rise of the Resistance, always a great experience, but if you get it when everything's working, is really, really spectacular. I think better than Hagrid's, but it's so often not that it can often be.
Both Kylos.
Both Kylos were broken on our ride today, so it's a.
And I even said to Quincy, I'm hoping for a low Kylo today.
It's a very complicated ride. Disney does their best to keep those systems up and running, but this is one of the most technologically advanced attractions in the world, and things are just gonna get wonky. So for the consistency factor, Hagrid's is gonna stay winning for us.
Yeah.
But we got several more rides to rank, so who knows how things will end up. Summit Plummet could take it all.
We already said no.
Oh. All right, we are headed to Animal Kingdom. We've got our picture. It's 4:38, which means we have an hour and 20 minutes to get to the car, over to Animal Kingdom, parked into the park, and step into the line at Flight of Passage. What's going on?
Peppermint. Keep moving.
We've made it to Animal Kingdom. Time check, it is 5 p.m., which means...
A little time before
Yeah.
we wanted to get in line.
You want to check the other Joffreys?
Would you be mad?
No, we can check
Do you think
it.
it would put us in danger?
I don't think so, as long as our Guardian's queue doesn't get called in an inconvenient time.
Okay. It still hasn't been.
So-
I have faith.
We'll check how close we are to our Guardian's queue being called, and then we will decide.
Okay. Red plaque.
What is that? Is that good? Is Red Valentine's Day?
No, I'm pretty sure it's still Christmas.
It does look it.
Seasonal beverage Christmas. Are you kidding?
Let's go get on Flight of Passage. All right, we have made it to Pandora World of Avatar. We're headed into Avatar Flight of Passage. It is a 95-minute wait, which is not great, but it's not over 100. And we waited 78 for the over 100 rise, so maybe we'll be in luck here. But we're headed in now. Flight of Passage is a motion simulator attraction that makes it feel like you're flying on the back of a banshee over the Valley of Moara in Pandora. It is a very beautiful ride. I cried the first time I rode it, and even if you don't care about Avatar. So
I've never seen it the first time I rode it and I cried.
I'd seen it and I didn't particularly like it and I cried. So it's really something. I know. I do.
Sorry, I need to know these.
Because of Way of Water. I loved
love
Way of Water.
They're two of my favorites.
Yeah. Wow. So we're heading in. I'm letting you know how long the wait is. We are at an hour and 3 minutes.
Just turned to 4.
We're in the lab room, so we're pretty close.
Yeah, we're right.
So-
We're about to be divided to get towards our rooms.
Yeah. I don't think this is gonna be more than 5 minutes. I agree. But we'll see. All right, it was 75 minutes in line, not 95, and we are in the pre-showing. And look, it's bioluminescent.
Bioluminescent.
Look, you can kind of see it over here, actually.
Bioluminescent algae.
Are you okay?
Do you know that like when something scratches your brain,
Yes.
that scratches my brain?
The bioluminescent algae.
Yeah.
All right, Flight of Passage. We literally got off and started talking about how much we love that ride.
It is so good.
It's just fun. I think placement-wise, it's gonna slot in right below Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I almost put it above because I was thinking about comparatively, this one breaks down way less.
Yeah.
It's also not as complicated.
Yeah, I
But
just think
I
that
agree, Rise is an experience.
yes, and I also think like Rise is a ride like no other. So is Flight of Passage, but you can draw parallels in a way that you can't with anything compared to Rise.
Agreed.
So yeah, right below Rise, but it's close. All right, we're rushing. We've got about 35 minutes to get over to Epcot and into our, oh my gosh, yeah, and into our virtual queue. So we're on our way. I think we're okay, but this is one of the more stressful points of the day. So we're en route to Epcot.
Okay,
We're here. This is it. Fingers crossed. I think we're okay, but let's find out.
2.5 hours until Magic Kingdom closes. We have to be in line for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train by 9:59.
And this line is all of the way out of the queue.
I've never waited this long for this.
I have never waited this long. So one thing we did not think about is there is an extended evening hour tonight. So all of the resort guests also got to join another queue at 6. So I think we're all together. After what felt like forever, a little less than an hour to get into the pre-show, the pre-show.
The pre-show.
With Glenn Close, Cruella de Vil. She's
Sorry, Glenn.
She's here.
On behalf of all Xandarians, I hope you have enjoyed exploring the wonders of Xandar.
Row 1!
We got row 1.
Row 1!
We just by chance got row 1.
It's time check 8:30.
8:30. We've got an hour and a half to ride this, get out of the park, get in the car, drive 6 minutes down the road to Magic Kingdom, park the car, get out of the car, get on the monorail to get across to Magic Kingdom, go to Magic Kingdom, get in line for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
I wanted you to have some light.
I finished. We did it about a little under an hour.
Yeah, we got Quincy's favorite song. Everybody wants to
favorite
know the world.
I haven't gotten that one so long.
It's so good.
I'm thrilled. So now we've got about an hour and a half, little under,
Yeah.
to get to Magic Kingdom and on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. It doesn't sound like that difficult of a thing.
No, my stomach hurts though.
But
I'm a little
Emma's
nervous.
stomach hurts, and we've got an hour 20 minutes.
I'm nervous.
And we have to go to the Transportation and Ticket Center.
Which is the reason my stomach hurts.
Because Magic Kingdom does not have parking right next to the park. So we are going to head to the TTC. We still think it'll be faster for us to drive Emma's car than take the monorail.
Agreed.
Because that eliminates risk factors of the monorail stopping, us having to transfer at the TTC. So
I think we're okay for now.
Also,
I should have said it.
fireworks should be over by the time we get there.
Well, we'll see.
Or at least happening.
I'd say
They're going to
so.
be happening.
Yeah.
Oh my
but
god.
there's the back way would be open.
The back way would be open.
I think we might be okay.
Oh, this is risky.
I was gonna say this is touch and go right now.
All right, we have made it to the Transportation and Ticket Center. We parked, we rode the tram. We're here. We're in SCAR 413.
Please don't let us forget it.
If you let us forget our parking space, you have to buy us ice cream.
True. Or a Joffrey's.
Or both.
Yeah.
A Joffrey's and an ice
I've let go
cream.
of my Joffrey's hope.
I think that that's probably wise. But it's also
Maybe
very
tomorrow.
late.
Tomorrow's a new day.
Tomorrow's a new day. We'll let you guys know when Emma gets her coffee.
Yeah, I'm actually filming the Disney dining plan tomorrow.
Yeah, keep an eye out in the Disney dining plan video for if Emma found her Valentine's coffee.
Yeah, just let me know if I find it.
It's her favorite of the whole year, so cross your fingers. So we are hopping on the monorail. It is very empty because the park is open for 57 more minutes, which I think means we're in for a win here today.
Don't jinx it.
Oh no. We don't make it on Seven Dwarfs. It breaks it. Have we looked if it's open? We're on Monorail Red.
Monorail red.
AKA the monorail.
Yeah, this number one.
This is the monorail.
Yeah. Walt built this one with his hands.
In my opinion, this is what monorails are supposed to look like. Empty. Like, yes. On behalf of two parts of the AllEars cast, welcome to the Magic Kingdom, where these two girls are gonna be riding the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and one of them maybe developed plantar fasciitis.
No, she didn't.
All right, we are strolling under the castle right now, past the Cinderella mosaics, which are my favorite. We have saved our photo with the park icon for our last task, so hopefully we remember.
Don't say that.
This is my favorite one. This is the best time of year to do Magic Kingdom late because the fireworks happen very early. So you can be in Magic Kingdom not in the middle of the night. It's only, it's like 9:20 right now, but a lot of people at home after those 8:30 fireworks. And so there's just not a lot of people around. And
It gives me the same feeling that Disneyland gives me.
me too. And it's just,
It feels like it's yours.
yeah.
But it's not.
And Magic Kingdom does not feel like that anymore, ever, because it's so crowded. So finding those special pockets of time where it does, really special. And hopefully all the people that would normally be in these pathways are not in line for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. All right, we've arrived at Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. This is a Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs themed coaster. It is very fun at night. The cars do swing, and when we were walking in the park, it said 95 minutes, and now it says 70, which might mean that it's even less.
Crazy.
It's probably 100. We have some time to spare here, so as long as this ride does not go down, which it can do. She knocked on wood, I'm knocking on wood. Then hopefully we are riding our last of the day. 55 minutes, and we made it.
We did it.
We're about to board.
I would say about 25 minutes ago is when we found that wall that we hit.
What wall? I'm wide awake.
Yep.
Ready to bring the dining plan and full park hopping back tomorrow?
Yep. I can certainly say I found the diamond at the end of the mine shaft.
It's the end of the day.
We made it this far.
The park is closed. We used every park hour available to us today.
And I think that we found out that it really is the joy of the journey rather than the destination.
We sleepy. But we did it!
We did it!
Ow, that
It
hurt my throat.
actually I won't lie to you, when we started the day, I was like, oh, we got
this. It got dicey a couple times.
It got dicey a couple times, and I literally looked at her in Cosmic Rewind, and I was like, we're not doing it.
And I
don't think we can do
said I refuse to say anything at this moment.
And that's true.
Because I felt like we could, but I didn't want to say it. 'Cause I didn't want to jinx it.
Well,
But I'm saying it now. I
reverse
felt like we
psychology,
could.
so you're
and
welcome.
now- Great, thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I'm the beast over here. I'm the weakest link, and I'm okay.
If you like this video, go ahead, like, and subscribe.
Now go check out our full hide and seek challenge in Disney World.
We'll see you there if you can find us.